So what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Movement6, and before we start, a huge thank you to everybody who subbed in the last week. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing, guys. Hit this notification button and the like button. I just got back from a 11 days, 12 days annual leave, a time off, a break, and I did do some YouTube, social media viewing, but I tend to minimize that to an absolute bare minimum. It's always good, to just be away with the family, enjoy each other's company and food. A lot of drinks. Oh my God, a lot of drinks. Now, guys, the gift that keeps on giving right now is Activision with the video I did on the harassment or the culture where women are being sexually harassed in jokes, but also literally sometimes. So I did a video on that called Shitty Values Creates Shitty Games. And I think that the core of the Activision is just rotten to the bone. And the gift that keeps on giving is Activision Blizzard shareholders hits out at inadequate response to discrimination lawsuit. This is reviewed by, this is news from Wesley Yin Pool editor. It's dropped in August on Eurogamer. Always think it's good to call out people who made the shit. Activision shareholder has hit out at the company's response to the recent discrimination lawsuit. As you know, employees of Activision are being harassed, are being discriminated, and California is going to bring Activision to court. As reported by Axios SOC Investments Group's executive director, Dieter Weisenegger, Jesus Christ, the name, issued a letter to Activision Blizzard's lead independent director, Robert J. Margado, criticizing the steps the company has set it is taking to address the ongoing cultural crisis. Last week, Activision Blizzard executives such as boss Bobby Kotick insisted, "We will be the company that sets the example for this in our future." Well, I do not hope that is going to be the case, ladies and gentlemen, because as we've seen in the previous video, they even executives block employees on Twitter, on social media. When people speak out in the company about the rotten culture on social media, executives and bosses are blocking them on social media. It's absolutely out of this world, ladies and gentlemen. The state of California sued Activision Blizzard over what is alleged to be a frat boy culture that created a breeding ground for harassment and discrimination against women. The lawsuit alleges a culture of constant sexual harassment, mainly at Blizzard Entertainment, the maker of World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch. Fine, but it's Activision Blizzard. A coalition of workers from across multiple Activision Blizzard studios, collectively called the AB Key Workers Alliance, has already criticized the decision to hire WilmerHale. WilmerHale, I don't know if you guys know WilmerHale, but this is the same firm that is helping Amazon prevent workers from unionizing. They prevent employees at Amazon forming coalitions in unions. And now Activision Blizzard has hired these people to do investigations. This firm hates employees unifying themselves against employers. So, and now this shareholder, SOC is a shareholder in Activision Blizzard, is also set out to hold corporations and their executives accountable for irresponsible and unethical corporate behavior and excessive executive pay. Maybe you guys still know it, but SOC, formerly known as CTW, encouraged Activision Blizzard shareholders to vote against the Kotick's $155 million pay package. As you know, I think it was last year or something like that, this guy, this Kotick, got $155 million in salary paid out. Of course, it's shares, it's bonuses, but come on, guys, 155. And this guy voted against it, and I think rightfully so. And I must say, it's not all that Not a lot that you hear these shareholders speak out that much on these issues and really putting pressure on companies, right? Now, it's putting pressure on the company again, saying recent promises to improve do not go nearly far enough to address the deep and widespread issues with equity, inclusion, and human capital management. Indeed, humans are a big asset to your company and you should treat them very wisely. Specifically, SOC said no changes has been announced regarding executive pay and echoed the ABK Workers Alliance criticism of the decision to hire WilmerHale to investigate. This firm has a sterling reputation as a defender of the wealthy and connected, but it has no track record of uncovering wrongdoing. The lead investigator does not have an in-depth experience investigating workplace harassment and abuse, and the scope of the investigation fails to address the full range of equity issues, Mr. Godek acknowledges. Whew. Damn! More than 2,000 current and former Activision Blizzard employees signed a petition calling the company's initial response to a recent discrimination lawsuit abhorrent and insulting. Activision Blizzard boss Bobby Kotick later issued a statement calling this initial response tone deaf. It's out of this world, guys. We've got a company that has a frat boy culture, harassment of women, discrimination. And it's not isolated. It's a widespread cultural value out of control. And instead of doing what is necessary, executives block people on social media. Now the bosses are hiring, the executive management is hiring a freaking law firm that is notoriously of being against employees unifying themselves. And we have executive management not shying away from $155 million pay packages. This is not an incident anymore. This is a widespread culture of a shitty value company. And this is also one of the main reasons that I'm not sponsoring Activision at any shape or form anymore with my money. I'm not buying their games anymore. I refuse to buy their games until this shit turns around. This is the gift that keeps on giving, guys. So I don't know what this was the news that dropped on me during my annual leave. A company in fierce decline in terms of values and executive management that doesn't seem to care any less. And they're after your money and they want it quick. So guess again who you're going to support, guys. Now, it was just a short 8-minute video just to check back on Activision and the shitstorm that's going on there. I will be back with you shortly, guys. I'm rebuilding my studio again. So I'm coming back to you with some more techno, more sets. I've got an album ready, and I want to give you some previews from that as well. Movement 6.